Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. Thank you for joining me tonight with this episode of the M Word Nightly, where we're going to discuss all the headlines from this morning through on this evening. Not a whole lot tonight in context to some of the days past, but we'll go ahead nonetheless. Starting off, we have reporting from Newsmax.com. We have 2 hospital employees killed in Texas hospital shooting. Approximately 11 a.m. this morning, a shooting occurred. 2 Dallas employees were killed Saturday in a shooting inside the hospital, and the suspected gunman was shot and wounded by police, authorities say. It goes on to state that there's no immediate information. The names of the victim, the suspect, or any other positions are released as of yet. Moving on, the CDC director tests positive for COVID-19. I can only imagine the CDC director would be beyond up to date with all their shots. So let's see how this plays out. Let's go ahead and read this snippet from CNN from this morning. Dr. Rochelle Walensky, director of the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, tested positive for COVID-19 Friday. Walensky has experienced mild symptoms and is up to date on her COVID-19 vaccines. What did I just say? Yes, of course she would be. According to the statement released by the agency, Walensky received an updated COVID-19 booster in September. Well, at least she's drinking her own Kool-Aid. I'll share a quick video down below. There has been, I guess, an increase of illegal migrants crossing. We got some thermal imaging here, courtesy of Fox News. So we'll show a quick little snippet of that. But, what's new? Biden loves getting these people in here. It looks like the hurricane that's coming up through Mexico just was upgraded to a Category 4. This is from Bloomberg. I will post the picture over here. If you're interested or have anybody in that area, hopefully they are good. Yeah, Hurricane Roslyn strengthens to a Category 4 off Mexican's coast. October 22nd, 2022, Ukraine news. Over 1.5 million energy subscribers in the Ukraine have been left without power following another wave of Russian attacks. The deputy head of the Ukrainian president's office said Saturday, repairs started immediately to fix the outages, according to the name of the individual, which I'm not going to attempt, who shared the update on his Telegram channel. Air sirens were activated across the country, except in Russia annexed Crimea, according to the Ministry of Digital Transformation. More, proxy war stuff. We got to keep people on the edge with the fear. It is very important that we keep people right on the fringe of fear. If you do that, you keep that, those dopamine spiked and everything's kind of fucking on edge. Everybody's kind of depressed at the same time. It's good. It's good for politics. We got the elections coming up, so we want to make sure everybody's real on edge. It's good. It's good for politics, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on from Times Now, Russia carries out massive attack on Ukraine, launches 36 rockets, says Zelensky. So Ukrainian president claimed that Russia carried out massive attack on his country overnight. Earlier this week, Zelensky stated that Russia had turned Ukraine's power grid into a battlefield. Wherever your opinion lies on that, it's much bigger than just Ukraine versus Russia, so we must watch this closely. More from Jerusalem Post, again on the current state of affairs in Russia versus Ukraine and the bombing of their energy infrastructure. Moving on, like I said, it's going to be a quick night. Japanese Prime Minister says Russia use of nuclear weapons would be an act of hostility against humanity. No fucking shit. Holy fucking... How long did you have to sit there and thunk that up? My goodness, let's give this man a Nobel Peace Prize for his voice of reasoning and concern. We may all sleep safe tonight knowing that nuclear war would be an act of hostility against humanity. Jesus Christ, people. And we're going to end it there with that. Maybe a quick little rant. As I've stated before, this whole scenario with Russia is not as simple as just Ukraine versus Russia. The ties run very deep. And we would not want any foreign body, especially one of a superpower such as the United States, encroaching on our doorsteps. So again, we must keep a close eye on this, and hopefully nothing comes of it, and they're able to come up with a deal as far as Russia and Ukraine. I know Russia doesn't want Ukraine have anything to do with becoming a part of NATO. So if that's the end goal, hopefully that's what transpires between the two. I don't give a shit either way. We are in the greatest country ever created. Let's keep it that way. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.